First up on the show, Hyderabad-based drone technology startup Marut Drones has raised about $6.2 million in a Series A funding round that has been led by Lok Capital. We've got Prem Kumar Vislawath, who is the CEO and the co-founder, now joining in. Thanks so much for taking time out. So to begin with, where is it that you plan to use these funds? You're looking at developing advanced agricultural drones tailored to customers' needs. So tell us a little bit more about that.
We have raised 6.2 million from Lok Capital. So we will be using these funds for increasing the manufacturing, the facility and infrastructure, and enhancing the technology. And what we are trying to do is we are present in 14 states. We are trying to create our service network and also after sales network. And we'll be hiring the entire leadership team and the marketing with this funds what we have received at present.
Sure. So what is the current manufacturing capacity that you work with in terms of drones per annum, and how do you plan to scale that up with the help of marketing as well?
So at present, we do around 50 drones per month with our existing manufacturing facility. So we are increasing to 100 drones per month as a manufacturing facility immediately. And with this funds utilization, we're trying to make sure we have an infrastructure ready for 1,000 drones per month kind of the infrastructure. As you know, there is a greater push for drones for self-help groups. In the next 2 years, around 14,000 drones have to be deployed for the self-help groups which government of India is pushing. So we see in the next the 1-2 years around 3,000 to 5,000 drones we'll be able to push. So that we are trying to be ready for the infrastructure with the manufacturing capabilities. And we also want to create a dealer and channel network. So like you have a farm machinery, tractor dealers, agri equipment dealers, we are trying to bring them on board and create more dealer network so that the village level entrepreneur can reach out to the dealer or distributor in his region and access to this technology and drones and get support after sales support in his locality itself.
What kind of a revenue target do you have in mind? I believe it's about 1,000 crores in the next 5 years.
So at present, in the financial FY24, we did around 25 CR. What the revenue contributes are, one is the drone sales, what we do at present. So we give drones to village entrepreneurs, we give drones to the dealer network. Second is we are trying to provide drones as a service to end farmers. So end farmer is paying 500 to 1,000 rupees per acre for different crops. So we're trying to keep a fleet of 700 plus drones in the market where these drones can give a service to the end farmer. And what we are trying to also see is more of after sales support. So what we have realized in agriculture is 50% effort is the sale, remaining 50% is after sale. And what we have seen the entire drone ecosystem, the after sales is a big gap and the more of void at present. That we want to fill this by having our own network of after sales and support system. So that's why we want to give an on-site kind of a warranty, on-site kind of a maintenance to every customer who is coming on board and investing on these drones with us. And the fourth is a drone training schools. Basically, as per the rule, there is a mandate to have a pilot license. So we already have 5 training schools in the country. So we are trying to scale 16 to 17 drone training schools in different parts of the country, like in Punjab, Talwara, or in Madhya Pradesh, or in Haryana, or in Andhra, different regions. So already we have already existing. We have 5. We want to scale it to 17 such training schools. In the product also, what we're looking at today, we have 3 products of certified from DGCA. So we are trying to come up with more innovative products, like innovative technology, like a drone for spraying is what you know. So what we're trying to make it is a drone for multi-utility. Like a tractor used for year long, we wanted to make this drone used for year long for different activities. So we have built 6 to 7 applications, like innovative applications like drone using for a direct seeding in paddy, or using drones for pollination, or identifying a pest or disease in the crop and doing localized kind of a spray. So all these are different the unique applications which we're going to release in every like 3 months to 6 months coming days.
So what is the kind of fleet size that you've got at hand, Prem? And, how many trained drone pilots do you have across the country? How do you plan to grow that number?
So at present we are active and we have a presence in 14 different states. Like it can be Punjab, UP, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. Different. We are active in 14 states. So we have trained last year around 1,500 pilots. We have trained, and we have sold around 600 drones, and we have around 750 drones in market for drone as a service. So we have already have a 40 plus dealers who are pushing this technology into the rural areas in tier 2, tier 3 cities.
Right, and we have seen the drone tech sector really picking up in the country. We've seen a lot of interest from venture capital, investors as well. So how do you plan to capitalize on this?
So definitely, the sector is very promising and very the sunrise sector, what drone sector is looking at in terms of employment, in terms of creating the efficiency, what they see, and employment at rural areas. That's what you see in agriculture. So where people are able to learn in 1 week to 10 days. 11th day, they're going back to their villages, starting earning 5,000 to 10,000 per day, and after all their expenses, all their expenditure, they're saving 75,000 to 1 lakh rupees per month, what we could see. So in India at present, in civilian use cases, you have agriculture or a law enforcement surveillance. Many industrial applications are going to add, like firefighting or doing inspection for oil and gas. Many more we're going to see. So what we see is last 1 2 years there's a greater push from the government of India and state governments, and a greater acceptance from companies and from farmers. That's where the adoption rate has increased high, and lot of finance system has come supportive, like how you buy a two-wheeler or four-wheeler through a loan. In agriculture drones, they're providing at 6% loan, non-collateral loan up to 10 lakh rupees, and providing subsidies 40%, 50% subsidies, and for self-help groups 80% subsidy. So today a drone has become like automobile. Like you have a vehicle number, drone has a unique number. Like your vehicle have a loan provided and support all the banks. Similar drone is provided by all the banks, national bank, private banks, and there's insurance also is there. So it's a more of Hulk insurance like your automobile. So around 90 to 95% the claim has been provided by the insurance companies. So in all the connected the dots at present, what we see is where this is looked up like a automobile and looked like is an aerial tractor in agriculture.
And can you walk us through your financials currently and what kind of growth or milestones you're envisaging?
So, with the infuse of this capital of 6.2 million from the low capital, we are trying to target like next 5 years to create a 1,000 crore kind of a company. From a 200 people headcount, we are trying to increase into 500 people headcount company, and having a physical presence, physical service networks, and having dealers in all the 14 states in the country is what we are looking at. From the next year onwards, we want to also look at the export market to Africa, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka to start with. So we see the policies or existing the incentives are very favorable for us at present to create a company. What you see like tractors in Mahindra, Sonalika, or Tefe, similar in drones, will be a prominent player in next 5 years is what we're looking for.
Good to have you on board. Thanks so much for taking time out.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.